Hi, good morning. Today we are going to start our next session, section 9.3, the closed graph theorem. Okay, listen carefully. Let x and y be Banach spaces and a from x to y be a linear operator. Okay, in this case, we do not assume a is bounded. Also, we do not assume domain of a where its action is defined is the whole space X. This A may be act on some subset of X1. Okay. However, as we consider linear operators, we naturally assume that domain of A is a linear. That means domain of A is a subspace of X. Okay, is linear, not necessarily a closed subspace of X. Okay. No need to worry about these sentences. Okay. Now the set gamma of A equal to set of all x ax ordered pair x ax where x belongs to domain of A is clearly a subset of x cross y. Okay. Because A is a map from x to y. Okay. So if you consider gamma of A equal to set of all x ax such that x belongs to domain of A, which is a subset of x cross x. For example, we are considering, if you consider this like this, some function f from R2 to R to R. And here we are defining, okay, f as f of x equal to x square if x greater than 0. So what happened? The graph will be, if you consider ordered pair xx and if you consider the domain like this x greater than 0, then we have to consider this portion. Okay. And graph of this may be this portion only. And graph of this is like this. Okay, the ordered pair x square. So if we have 0 0 1 1 2 2 square like this for in a real number also, okay, we will get this is called graph of x, and clearly this is a subset of R cross R. Okay, like this. And gamma of A equal to set of all x ax such that x belongs to domain of A, and this is a subset of x cross y is called graph of A. Clear? Now we define a norm on x cross x by norm of xy equal to norm of x plus norm of y. Okay. We are defining a norm on x and y are linear space, x cross y is a linear space, and here we are defining a norm. X and y are here already given Banach space. Okay. Define a norm on xy as norm of x plus norm of y. Okay. That means norm on a here. Okay, norm of x norm in x cross y as like this. Okay. Now moving to next definition. We say that A is a closed graph operator if gamma A is closed set in x cross y. A is called a closed graph operator if graph of A is a closed set in x cross y. Okay. Closed set in x cross y means whenever a sequence xn in or sequence in this one some xn a xn converges to some xy, okay, then this xy must also belongs to gamma of A. Okay, so this means whenever xn is in domain of A and xn converges to x and axn converges to y, then x belongs to domain of A and ax equal to y. There is another remark. The remark is gamma of A is a sorry. A is a closed graph operator if and only if whenever xn belongs to domain of A, xn converges to xn converges to x, axn converges to y, then this means x belongs to domain of A and ax must be equal to y. This is the result. Okay. So we first assume A is a closed graph operator. Closed graph operator means gamma of A is a closed set in X cross Y. Gamma of A closed means gamma of A closure equal to gamma of A. Now we are taking let xn be in domain of A and xn converges to x and axn converges to y. And we have to prove x belongs to domain of A and ax equal to y. So we have xn axn minus xy is equal to what about this you can write as xn minus x comma axn minus y. Okay, norm of this one, and by definition of norm this is this one, and each term of tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Therefore xn axn converges to xy in x cross y. Since xn axn belongs to gamma of A, since xn axn belongs to gamma of A, this is an element in gamma of A and gamma of A closure is equal to gamma of A. This xy must belongs to gamma of A because gamma of A is closed. So we get xy belongs to gamma of A. Xy belongs to gamma of A means by the definition of gamma of A, what is the definition? Gamma of means xax. That means where x here x belongs to domain of A. So xy belongs to gamma of A means x belongs to domain of A and y is equal to x, that is ax equal to y. Okay. Now conversely assume that xn of A and xn converges to x and axn converges to y imply x belongs to domain of A and ax equal to y. Okay, and what we have to prove? We have to prove gamma of A is closed. That is, we have to prove gamma of A closure equal to gamma of A. Clearly, gamma of A is contained in gamma of A closure. This we already know. Now, conversely, suppose you take some x, we have to prove the reverse inequality. Okay, for this, let xy belongs to gamma of a closure. Xy belongs to gamma of a closure means there exists a sequence xn axn in gamma of A such that xn axn converges to xy. That means this norm is tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Now norm of xn minus x is less than or equal to norm of xn minus x plus norm of axn minus y because this is a positive quantity. So this is clearly less than or equal to this plus this one. But by definition this is equal to norm of axn minus xn axn minus xy, and this tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Similarly, we can prove that axn minus y tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Okay. So this also holds. Now we have xn belongs to domain of A, xn converges to x, axn converges to y, and we get by this definition, by our assumption, we get x belongs to domain of A and y equal to ax. Okay. So xy belongs to gamma of A. Okay. Y equal to ax means x ax. Okay, clearly that belongs to gamma of A. So gamma of A closure, if you take xy belongs to gamma of A closure, then finally we get xy belongs to gamma of A. This implies gamma of A closure is contained in gamma of A. This implies gamma of A is gamma of A closure equal to gamma of A. This implies gamma of A is closed. Clear? Now moving to next note. Consider a bounded operator A belongs to Lxy. Then A is a closed graph operator. Okay. A is a bounded operator. Then A is a closed graph operator. Let A be a bounded operator. Assume that xn belongs to x, xn converges to x, and axn converges to y. Okay, if A is a closed graph operator, this implies Ax equal to y. Okay. Since A is bounded, xn converges to x implies Axn converges to Ax. From this, what we get? Ax equal to y. X is in the domain of A and Ax equal to y implies A is a closed graph operator. Okay. Now next one, assume that kernel A equal to 0. Okay, kernel A equal to 0 means A is 1, 1. Okay, in that case we can define A inverse, and we define A inverse on image of A or domain of A inverse and as a closed graph. Okay, in it we have what is gamma of A inverse. Gamma of A inverse is equal to, this is a graph of A inverse. Okay, graph of A inverse is set of all y A inverse y. Okay, and y belongs to image of A. Oh, okay, set of all y A inverse by definition of same definition. Gamma of A inverse is set of all y A inverse y. Here domain of A inverse is image A, therefore y belongs to image A. And this is equal to y comma A inverse y equal to some ax. Okay, so y belongs to image of A means there exists a x belongs to A such that x belongs to x such that y equal to ax. So this is same as set of all ax, x ordered pair ax, x such that x belongs to x. Now since gamma of A equal to set of all x ax such that x belongs to x is closed in x cross y, gamma inverse is also a closed in y cross x. Similarly, okay, gamma of A is closed in x cross y. Similarly, we can prove that gamma of A inverse is closed in y cross x. Okay. For this, let yn belongs to image A of A and yn converges to y and A inverse yn converges to x. What we have to prove? We have to prove this is a close. What we have to prove? We have to prove x A inverse y equal to x equal to A inverse y and y is in the image of A. That's what we have to prove. Okay, so yn belongs to image of A. Let yn belongs to image of A and yn converges to y and A inverse yn converges to x. As yn belongs to image of A, there exists a xn belongs to x such that a xn equal to yn. So we get xn belongs to domain of A. Okay, xn equal to, from this xn equal to A inverse yn. So A inverse yn converges to x. This implies xn converges to x. Okay, and axn, yn means axn converges to y. Since A is closed, axn must xn converges to x implies, okay, since A is a closed, xn converges to x, axn converges to y implies there exists x such as ax equal to y. Okay, therefore x equal to A inverse y. This implies A inverse is a closed graph operator. Now there is a definition of a closure. Now we say that an operator A from x to y admits a closure if and only if gamma of a closure is contained in x cross y is the graph of an operator. Okay, we say that an operator A from x to y admits a closure. Okay, if and only if gamma of a closure is contained in x cross y is the graph of an operator. This gamma of a closure is a graph of another operator. Okay, now I'm giving you one assignment. You try to prove this. A linear operator A admits closure if and only if Axn converges to Y and Xn converges to 0 implies Y equal to 0. The first part is very easy. For the second part, you try to prove. Okay. Now we are going to some examples. The operator Ax equal to dx by dt in C01 with the domain of A equal to C101. That's a set of all first differentiable function. Okay, x belongs to C01 such that x dash is belongs to C01. C01 means continuous function. Okay, is a closed graph operator. This operator Ax equal to dx by dt is a closed graph operator. For this, what we have to prove? We have to check whether to prove this is a closed graph operator. What we have to prove? We have to prove this result. Okay, once again I will show you. Xn belongs to domain of A, Xn converges to X, Axn converges to Y implies X belongs to domain of A and Ax equal to Y. This is what we have to prove. Okay. So here what we have is we have one theorem xn converges to xt, xn dash t converges to y of t uniformly, then xt is continuously differentiable and x dash t equal to yt. We have this result. Okay, so here what we have xn converges to some x, xn dash t means what? Xn dash t is what is axn? Axn is dxn by dt. This is same as xn dash t. So axn converges to yt. That is axn converges to some y of t. This implies by this result from theory of calculus, what we have is x dash t equal to yt. That is x dash t equal to yt means ax equal to y. So xn converges to x, axn converges to y implies what we get is ax equal to y. Okay. Also xt is continuously differentiable. That means x is clearly in domain. Okay. X is continuously differentiable. Therefore, thus we get x is in domain of A and Ax equal to y. Therefore, this our operator Ax equal to this operator Ax equal to dx by dt in C01 is a closed graph operator. Now next same operator in L201 with the domain of A equal to set of all x belongs to L201, x is absolutely continuous, x dash belongs to L201, x0 equal to 0. The operator A has a bounded inverse, A inverse y t equal to integral 0 to t y of s ds, and hence A is a closed graph operator. Okay. Here A from x to y is an operator such that A inverse from y to x is bounded. Okay. Then A is a closed graph operator. Okay. So let xn belongs to domain of A, xn converges to x and axn converges to y. We wish to prove that ax equal to y. Okay. Now since axn converges to y and A inverse is, we have this result. A is an operator such that A inverse from y to bounded, then A is a closed graph operator. Okay. So suppose A inverse is bounded. Suppose A inverse is bounded, then what we get is A inverse. Axn converges to y implies A inverse Axn converges to A inverse y. That means xn converges to A inverse y. This implies xn here xn converges to x and here xn converges to a inverse y. This implies x equal to a inverse y. That means x belongs to domain of a and ax equal to y. Therefore, if A is an operator such that A inverse bounded, then A is a closed graph operator. So here already we have given the operator A has a bounded inverse A inverse. Okay, so this has a bounded inverse. If A is an operator and A inverse is bounded, then A is a closed graph operator. We have this result. Using this result, we get this inverse. This inverse is also bounded. Therefore, using this result, this operator ax equal to dx by dt in L to 0, 1 with the domain, this is a closed graph operator. Okay, some more examples are there that we will discuss in our next class. That's all for